so teaching was kind of a second career for me. I started in architecture, but had always played violin. I always played in bands. I'd always played in different settings at church, and just had enough skill to kind of pass down. Uh, so when some friends and some family started asking about if I taught lessons, and then I just went ahead and said yes and tried to teach a couple lessons at a time, and then it grew as a business. As a studio, I kind of started around 2014, 15, and then I found FiddleQuest. When did I find FiddleQuest? Just shortly after that, shortly after I started teaching, maybe 1 or 2 years after I started my studio, but just found it to kind of to mesh well with my philosophy and just the idea of music being very important in community and bringing community together. I just remember a lot of my parents and their friends kind of gathered around the piano a lot and just sang a lot of kind of traditional traditional Filipino songs that they grew up with in their hometowns, and
Right.
we kind of each took our own kind of took our own path, mostly after high school, whether we kind of either dropped it. I'm just talking about we, meaning me and my brothers.
Yeah.
I was the one that actually kind of kept it going through college, and in fact, I even in like architecture school, I would keep playing with my campus church. I would play with a buddy. We do coffee shop gigs and bars. We'd go out to play some just some kind of fun little kind of, we just kind of work for beer money, right?
Right. So, tell me a little bit about what the experience has been like I mean, you've been teaching for 6-7 years, so that definitely you are no longer a new teacher, but on the grand scale of things, you're still in that kind of early kind of working some things out years.
I think these first few years is just kind of despite it feeling like diving off the deep end, it's been definitely gratifying.
What are your students' experiences of it? What does what's the feedback? What is how do students feel about using this curriculum?
I think it's really mostly been positive, especially especially for folks who've started from scratch, I would say, because it gets them right into playing music, like pretty much from day 1 or 2, right from the first or second lesson. It definitely challenges my older students, my upper level students. It really makes it easy to get to the real work get to the real work of music and what kind of music is supposed to be about. For me, it kind of just takes a lot of any kind of grunt work about kind of finding certain things. I have, I would love students to go on to conservatories or join bands or be successful at music, and that's totally like a possibility. But also but have music as a just as an instrument that you can pick up when you're kind of feeling like you need to play some music, or you're needing to connect with someone. You want to play a tune that you've kind of that's kind of been in the back of your head, or you want to kind of write some music that that wants to come out. These are kinds of tools that they just kind of get your kids excited right away. The fastest you can kind of get to the meat of the music and like what the music is about, I think the more meaningful the music will become.